Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video I'm gonna show you how you can turn on the MSI Afterburner Overlay, and you can show your GPU performance, your memory, your CPU performance, and the most important, your FPS, as you can see in that video. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow all the steps to get everything right. So first off, you come to your desktop and then you open your browser. In this case I'm gonna use Opera Mini. So yeah, I'm gonna open the private browser so that you get the full experience, and my browser is not helping me out finding anything in there. So the first thing you're gonna search here is MSI Afterburner, and I'm gonna leave all the links in the description. You don't really need to follow this. You open the link and then it will come to this website here. You just accept the cookies and then you download it. As soon as you download this done, you'll see this zip file here. You open the zip file and then you're gonna extract all to the same page. It opens automatically, but basically it will create another folder here. You open the folder and then you open the MSI Afterburner installer. Soon as you open the execution file, you'll have this tab open. If you start making this download sometime after, probably they'll have some updates and it will look different. So I'm recording this on November 2025, so if it's later you'll have another image, but it will look almost the same. So you just uncheck here Norton 360 because you don't need to install that antivirus, and then you click on install. You just want the MSI Afterburner. It will pop this prompt, the one that asks you to confirm as an administrator. You confirm it and then you install it. You pick your language. In this case I'm gonna pick English. If you speak Portuguese, just click in Portuguese, or any other language, you just click there on OK, and then it's just next, accept the terms of the license, and then you need to install both MSI Afterburner and RivaTuner Statistics server. Yeah, you need these two if you want to show the performance in game with that overlay there. So then you go to next and then you pick where you want to install the file, and then just click next. It will show you where it will create the start menu folder. You just click on install and just start installing the folder. So then it will pop this one here for you to pick the language of the RivaTuner here. So you just pick your language and then you click OK.
And then you follow the same steps that you used to install the Afterburner to install the RivaTuner, as I did there.
So your installation is over, you just click finish. I don't need the readme, so you click finish and then you run the MSI Afterburner. You don't need the readme and it will pop up. Soon as the Afterburner open, as you can see, the software is pretty different and modern now. I like that. What we want in this video is come here to the settings and then it will open the Afterburner properties. In the Afterburner properties, the first thing you want to do is follow these steps that I'm gonna show you to have that overlay popping up. So the first thing, you come here is on monitoring. Here you're gonna pick everything you want to show on your display. GPU temperature, GPU usage, or whatever thing you want to pick, it's in here in this list. You're gonna pick it, and then for example, if I want the GPU temperature to show, first thing I need to click, it's on here. First I select the GPU temperature, right? Like I put this tick, and then I come on show on screen display. Show in Logitech keyboard LCD display is in case you have one Logitech keyboard or any other display, and show in tray icon, it will show right here. I'll show you. It will show right here. When you click, it will pop up here the GPU temperature and all those stats that you picked. And then what you want to do is come to override graph name, and you're gonna put the name you want to show before the GPU temperature. In this case, as you can see on that screenshot, I just kept there RTX 3070. This is very important because you want some of these to have the same name in order for them to group. So let's say I will pick this RTX 3070 for the GPU temperature and for the GPU usage. The same thing, show on screen, show in tray icon, override. Then I'm gonna keep it here RTX 3070. In case I want it to show first the GPU usage, as you can see from the screenshot, first it shows the percentage of the usage of the GPU and then it shows the temperature. So I'm gonna click on the GPU usage and drag it up. it will go up like this. FB usage, I don't want it to pop up. VIP, I don't want. Memory usage, yes, I will keep it here, and then I'll put here, override. In this case, I'm gonna just put the mem because it's for memory, short term for memory, and I'll keep it like that. Core clock, I don't want. Memory clock, I don't want. All of these, I don't need it. But in case you need any of these to pop, you just do the same procedure. You will use this CPU temperature. So the others as well, I'm gonna remove them. So now you pick the CPU usage. This one I want. That memory up there is the memory of the GPU that's being used. And then frame rate, commit change I don't need. Frame rate I need. Frame rate minimum, average, and maximum. These are the things that I normally pick. So now you're gonna click your control key, and then you're gonna select all the things that you have ticked so that you can drag all of them up there to the top all at once. After selecting, you pull them all up here. You see, all of them are there. Let's organize as I did there before. So first, CPU temperature, I want it to show. Showing tray, it's not relevant, but I'm just putting it now just to show you guys how it pops, and then I'm gonna turn it off. So showing tray, I will not keep it there. And then for CPU, we're gonna keep there the name of my CPU. How can you get the name of your CPU? You just come here to your taskbar, and then you open your task manager, and you can come to the performance, and you can see your CPU. This is the exact model of your CPU. In this case, I have an i7 12700KF, so that's what I'm gonna keep it here. 12700KF. The same thing, I'm gonna keep it in here. So then for CPU usage, I'm gonna use the exact same name in here because I want them to be in the same spot. The first thing I want to pop up is the CPU usage. This memory is the GPU memory usage, so it should come right below the GPU. Then set the CPU temperature, then the RAM. I'm gonna put this one in here, and I'm gonna just keep it RAM, as you can see there. Then frame rate. For frame rate, I'm gonna keep it FPS. And then for FPS minimum, these days I prefer to keep all of them in one list. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this FPS minimum, average, and max. I prefer to keep it this way because it shows less things on the screen. The screen looks a little bit more clean for me, but if you want to keep it in the list, I already show you how to do. Now you did everything you had to do in here. We're gonna go to the most important part, how to make it show. As you can see, nothing is showing here, nothing is showing here. You come to on-screen display, toggle on-screen display. You need to keep here a key that you're gonna click, and then it will start an on-screen display. I do not recommend you to put one key only. I recommend you to put a combination of keys to avoid you clicking one key and then it disappears. For me, I normally use Alt and a key, or Control and a key. In this case, I'm gonna use the Alt 1 to toggle on-screen display, Alt 2 to show the on-screen display, and Alt 3 to hide on-screen display. Now you can see in here that you have all of these: to show the on-screen display, to hide the on-screen display, and to toggle on-screen display. What you also need is the benchmark. You need to put keys here to start benchmarking, because sometimes you will put the on-screen display, it will show the statistics, the stats here, but it will not be updating, so you need to begin a recording. How to do that? I'm gonna keep this as Alt 4 and this as Alt 5. Okay, Remember very well these keys that you picked here, then you click apply. Okay, it will take some time to process, and as you can see, nothing is showing in here. You need to open a game for it to pop up. Let us open a game. In this case, I'm gonna use our lovely Apex Legends in here, and then I'll be back to you guys in a while. So here we are opening our Apex Legends, and you'll see what will happen soon as we open the game and how it goes. You see, I've opened the game and now everything is showing in here. I did not even click anything yet, but as you can see, for the FPS, it's just showing here the FPS, but it's not showing the FPS minimum, average, and maximum. What you're gonna do, you remember the keys that we picked there. You're gonna click Alt and 4 to start recording. As soon as you click that, it will show there the minimum FPS, the average FPS, and the maximum FPS. It was not showing those because it was not recording, and since it's not recording, it does not collect the data from your FPS and makes an average and minimum or determines the maximum FPS values. And you can see it's showing everything there, but you still can personalize this. How you do that? You can do that by coming here on your taskbar, clicking here, and then you can see this one, the RivaTuner. You remember the RivaTuner? You click on it and it will pop this tab up. You see it's small here and you don't have any of that blur background. What you're gonna do, you click first on screen display. You see now it has that black thing, and you can increase the size of it by coming here on screen display zoom. You can increase it up to where you want it, and you can see there on real time changing. And for me, this is good enough, way good enough. I cannot, yeah, I think this is good for me, and this is how you can do it and have it on. If you want to turn it off, you just come here, you click Alt 3, the one that we picked there, and we put it to turn it off. To turn it on, you click Alt 2, it will pop up, and then to stop or start recording is Alt 4. To start, you see it resetted there, and to stop is Alt 5. It will stop. I hope this video was helpful. In case you have any question, any doubt, leave in the comment below. I'll try to clarify all of them. And if you didn't smash that like button yet, I think this is the moment. And yeah, peace. See you in the next one.